Alright, hey there you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's new video, I'm going to show you my Halloween costume that I wore on Halloween this year, so like yesterday. And I bought like this costume, I think 2 days ago, and it came in the mail yesterday. And I was pretty lucky that it came yesterday, because if not, then I would have been late for Halloween. But I even rehauled this costume, so like the coveralls for the Halloween Kills mask, which are the Port West coveralls, which I'm going to show in a minute for you guys. And I'm going to show you the paints and brush I used to do this Halloween Kills costume. So I guess I'm not going to talk for longer now, and I'm just going to show you. Alright, so you guys, here it is. The coveralls that I've bought, it's actually navy blue. But because of the coloring of because of the lights, you can not really see it, but maybe here. It depends on the lighting. As you guys can see, I made the bullet holes right here, added some red acrylic paint, which I mixed with a very little black acrylic paint. And you can also see it here. Here I made the hole a bit bigger, but this wasn't really necessary. I made it by accident, but I think it looks even better like that. So I stabbed this scissor. I took the scissor and stabbed it through it. And after that I cut it out so it will appear a bit bigger. Then I took this 120 grit sandpaper from what I cut off a little piece, and then I just brushed it with it real good so that you can see it like this here, you know. And I did that to all the holes because I have looked up where the holes actually are on the real screen use coveralls. I have looked at it, and I just guessed where it were. And I even took the sandpaper and brushed it a little bit, like over here and like at some other parts. And yeah, I used this 120 grit sandpaper for it, which is pretty rough. Actually, you should use a 40 grit, but they did not have it. They only had 120 grit, but I think it even worked better for it because it looks a lot rougher and like as it would have been like damaged a lot more. So it's good. All right, so now let's get to the like the burn side of it, actually, like that right side. So guys can see it right here. Here is also a hole, like this will be also gunshot, and these blood splatters were actually made by accident because I have used this sponge for it, and I used the rougher side, so like the rough side, and I took some toilet paper or tissue paper, whatever you want to call it, and then I just put some black paint on it. Then I took the rough side of the sponge, I tapped it a little bit, and when I saw that it still has a lot of paint on it, then I like just tapped it off. And when it did not have that much, I took it and just tapped it on the coveralls like this. And you can also see that it's a bit gray or like muddy looking something. And for that, I have it looks green, but it's actually gray. It's actually a gray color. And I've took it, then it's actually an alcoholic paint, which is not really like, this is a really liquidy paint, so I would not really recommend this. But this was all I had because I do build like these military plane models or tanks, and I had this, so I thought it looks a bit weird with all just black. So I just put it there, I tapped it too, and now it looks just like this. And I think it looks pretty good. I might even touch it up, maybe more a little bit, so that it will be bit like here. So yeah, but that looks pretty good. This was also a little bit by accident here, but it still looks pretty good. So this size is size M, I think. It's pretty good. It's a bit big for me, but it still fits. And for Halloween, it's really good. As you can see it right here, it has the Port West brand on it. And it's pretty good. So you can also see a lot of paint on my hands. So yeah, because I did put like not that much of work, but it was still a lot to do actually. This was the brush that I used. It's a really little brush that I used, because I mean for the holes you don't really need to. And this hole that you can see here, like this gunshot, I made this today actually, because I marked it with the scissor like with an axe, and I have forgot to do this one, so I did it today. And I've cut it out, so you can see it a little bit right there. Then I took some red paint and put it on my finger, and I rubbed it in real good. And maybe I will even put a little more, like, maybe I will even brush it a little bit more with the sandpaper. I don't know where that smaller one is, but does not really matter. But it looks really good, I think. I think I made a good job with this off of Amazon. You can get this for 35 euros or $30. I don't know in which country you are, but in my country it costs like 30 euros. It's not that much. And then of course the Michael Myers Halloween Kills Trick or Treat Studios mask, which I bought in Munich, which I did a little small like review video on it. You can also see that it has something behind his eyes, and that is a black mesh mask, which I have also bought from Amazon, and which I will show you in a minute. But this is how, like, you already know how the mask looks, but still, you know, I'm just still gonna show it. You can also see, because I already told you that in that video that I've made some work in this. You can see it here too, and I think Trick or Treat made a really good work with this. But in person, it has a other shape. Like, as guys can see it now, it has a better shape than it had, because I wore it a lot more. You can also see the hair is pretty good on it and everything. The burn side too. So yeah, I already showed you this, but still, so that you know I wore this and it was pretty good. I might do a costume test, so to show you how I look in it. But yeah, so this was the coveralls, and I'm going to show you the mask. Alright, so for the mask, I used this black mesh mask, and if you're wondering why I cut it out here, it's because it's really hard to breathe in it, and I needed to cut it out. And you might guess, like, you might be thinking, what is this weird shape on it? This is actually a balloon lamp from the Pennywise movie, which I have bought for 40 euros or something like that back in the day, like 4 years ago. But yeah, I use this as a stand, and also this black mesh mask for the eyes, so that people cannot see my eyes in it. But yeah, and if you're asking where is the knife, I really forgot to buy that one, because I mean I was already pretty late for this costume, so yeah, I did not have it in my mind, but it does not matter. And like for the band-aid, like a bandage on your hands, I used a gauze. It's called a gauze on English, which you can buy in your local pharmacy or anywhere else, I think. It even be in your first aid kit if you have one at home. And you just wrap it around, you will just wrap it, and you'll wrap in these 2 fingers, and these 3 will be left out. Because if you guys seen Halloween 2018, Laurie Strode has actually shot Michael's 2 finger down in that movie. That's why I'm telling you. And when I did that, I used this red acrylic paint. And I also put that on the band-aid. So yeah. But now back on the mask. The mask, you can also get this off of Amazon. But I got this in Munich. I already told you that, you guys. I think it looks pretty awesome. So yeah, this is not the sponge that I used, because I don't have it anymore. I throw it away. So that's why it looks so clean. But anyways, this is the costume, and now I'm going to show you a costume test, so that's how it really looks like, you guys. Alright, so here is actually like the mask, so you can see my nose because I cannot breathe in this, and I can see I can see something, but it's blurry, you know. It's pretty blurry, but it's alright because what matters is that I have a good looking mask and a good looking costume. But as you guys can see it right here, maybe you can see that it's pretty big, obviously, because they cannot even send the right size. But it's alright, everything's fine, because maybe someone can touch it up so that it will look good. But yeah, I don't know if you can really see, like, even this burnt thing here that I made, or even like these chest holes. Don't know if you can. I hope you can. I really hope so. But now, let's try it on. I'm just gonna do this, or at least try, because I cannot see myself anywhere because I don't have a mirror, and the camera needed to be turned so that I can turn on the flashlight so that you can see it better. So I don't know if I made it look good or even worse, but I think it's good. Alright, so this is the final result. You can maybe see it right here. This is the final result. I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, I guess it's a bit big, you know, like the costume. The mask is alright, because if you have something to, maybe like some pads or sponges here, it can fit on your face. But because I have this mask, it's better. I don't think you can see my eyes, which is a good thing. But yeah, this is how it looks like, really. Here I have some pockets, but that's nothing really to worry about. This is what it looks like. You can see it's a little bit big, but I will grow into it. What can I say? Alright, so this was the costume, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Ugh. I cannot even breathe in this. Oh, now my hair looks definitely fabulous. Alright, so this was the costume, you guys. I don't know if you can see the burnt things on there. This was the mask. This was the costume, you guys. So what do you say? Is it good? Bad? Leave it down in the comment section if you have enjoyed this video. I told you it may be a unboxing, but I did not have any time for it. But at least I made a review video about this costume and how I made these holes and other stuff. If you would like me to maybe sometimes do a rehaul on a costume, make sure to drop a comment or something. And I think every year on Halloween I'm going to buy another costume or something like that. Then I will dress up and go out and maybe do also a video about that. But I sadly forgot this year. It does not matter. At least I made a video for you guys. Alright, this was it. Thank you guys for watching. I will make some close-up shots about this costume, the mask, and how it looks like in this, and maybe even the fully costume that I will wear. That I wore, sorry. So yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you would like more. So yeah, goodbye.